Well, some kids are busy packing lunches and heading out to the bus stop this morning. Others are preparing for the school day from the comfort of their own home.
Yeah, the number of homeschoolers has seen a huge increase since the pandemic. I met up with some parents to see why they're choosing to educate now their kids from home.
Allie, how are you doing on your story?
It's a familiar sound in a lot of households this time of year.
You're working on editing?
As Amy Tillman checks on her daughter Allie's schoolwork. But it's not your typical writing assignment.
Well, right now I'm working on a fantasy novel.
And this isn't your typical homework session.
Oh, it doesn't say what does the A say?
This is class at the Tillman home in Ada.
So the word is line. Yep.
And all four kids are busy working on their respective curriculums.
Good job.
From day one, Allie's set a love for writing, already taking high school courses to master those skills.
So it's about this boy, and he's never believed these prophecies, but then he's thrown into the middle of them.
And it's a reason why the Tillmans decided to keep their kids home.
So it allows you to kind of have that flexibility of, to kind of go ahead in the areas that they excel at, but then to slow down with the areas that they need more help with.
Last year, the pair started a homeschool hub where kids meet for half a day a week, taking courses in everything from woodworking, jewelry making, the election process, and even duct tape history.
So we started last year as our first semester with just about 15 kids, and then this fall semester we're actually up to 50 kids.
Their jump in numbers on par with the growing trend nationwide. According to a study done by Forbes, the number of homeschoolers has jumped from roughly 60% since before the pandemic.
I think a lot of them were forced during COVID to do that. And they found out it wasn't a big scary thing. They enjoyed having their kids at home. They found their kids thriving.
Kim Elsky heads a homeschool co-op in Byron Center.
We've got classes that are like our chemistry and biology. Those types of classes are full within the first 5 minutes of registration.
They too are maxed out on spots available this year, nearly outgrowing their current building. 300 students coming and going throughout the week, including Tammy Hedke's kids.
This is their place to hang out. This is their place to make friends.
And a place to help parents like Tammy teach their kids courses better suited outside of their kitchen table.
Both of our kids have done dual enrollment, so starting college in 10th or 11th grade college classes, and then finishing high school with 15 to 20 credits.
Allie may only be in 7th grade, but also has her sights set on the future.
And I'm hoping to publish this one, like self-publish it, and then maybe to go on to traditional publishing later.
And says homeschooling made those dreams possible.
I'll probably stay homeschooled through high school so that I can do my writing.
Well, the Tillmans say every year they do give their kids the option to be homeschooled, go to private school, or be in a public school. And every year so far, they have opted to stay at home. We've got links to both of those homeschool hubs on our website, fox17online.com. And while we looked into reasons that some are now turning to homeschooling their kids, we wanted to see how those kids are actually performing at home versus in a typical classroom. So here's some data coming from the National Home Research Institute. Study found that homeschooled kids typically score 15 to 25% above public school students on standardized tests, and 78% of peer-reviewed studies on academic achievement showed homeschool students perform significantly better than those in institutional schools. Now, obviously, both have their pros and cons, and it really comes down to the needs of your own child. But studies do show public school, that route, does typically cost much less for parents and offers better social interaction for those students as well.